my girl was fussing the bonnet. Think every man she modest. She a new whip with no mileage. Stylish, diamonds all on her body they shining. I like to cook her the roof when she dining. How she move when she whining. Call me our roller, we got perfect timing. She want the one if she got it. What's a queen to a goddess? I know you've been ballin' like Joel and Bees. Stop all that flexing, you know what I mean. I know what you saw, but it's not what it's. I just be feeling amazing. Rolling it on, I'm blazing. Fuck you mean, fuck what you saying. Broke out the blick and he spraying. I with the power like Kanan. Flexing, I go super saiyan. Watch how you move, clutch on the two. Before the lead, the crib, I'm praying. Bitches finessing and playing. Fuck her when she not staying. Doing the dash, running it up. I'm just trying to get to a payment. Broke out, but they write a statement. That really wanted this story, huh? I've been trying to avoid this one for the longest. This is what I wanted to. Give me a second, man. I need me a little sweat. Let's talk about how I lost my virginity in 6th grade. But I got the timestamps to prove it. Like I'm not really bad. Like I was in McCluskey. This is the year before I went to Leeds, and then before I moved to Johann. I came to Johann like either late 7th, 8th grade. So yeah, I got the timestamps to prove it. So 6th grade, I had a girlfriend. My first girlfriend. I technically married her. So, my first wife. What? Hold on. Spot. Give me a random female name.
Sure. Do Michelle, right?
Alright, bet.
Look, let me tell you about this life that I'm living. Every day I wake up and go get it. Fans lurking want me in the prison, cause me and my dog run up digits. Bro want me to rip, I'ma rip. Not Tokyo, but I'ma drift. Put that boy in the Uber and Lyft. Not blood, count booze like a crip. Not Vivio, but I can drip. My brody say slide, I'ma slide. Next card and we taking a drive. Just hit me and send me the message. Hawk him down with the Duke like I'm reddish. Spin around and drop box like it's Tetris. Got the counting on lock, give me credit. Fuck 12, I do not regret it. No capping inside of my raps. I'm sliding, you know that's a fact. I'm scrolling, I might double tap. I'm smoking.
Going out with, I'm sorry, I was in a serious marriage arrangement with a girl. First of all, I'm gonna explain that marriage situation. I was a young boy. It was me and 2 other my mans. We all had girlfriends, and we all decided to give him a ring. You know, we dead ass went on one knee, gave him a ring.
Why?
Bro, why are you making me tell this story, bro? All right. Let's get serious. So I was married to the girl named Michelle, and one day, cause this is when I was going to McCluskey. I didn't live far from McCluskey, neither did she, but we lived on say this is a school. She lived this way, I lived this way, but it was in walking distance. Matter of fact, I'm not going. I don't know if she's still little or not. So I used to walk her home every day. I used to walk her and her little brother home every day. So one day I was just walking. I was walking home like I normally do. Her little brother was my homie for real. I used to teach young boy how to fight. Young boy, first of all, young boy was a badass little kid. I'm not even going. Young boy was bad shit. Like I wanted to beat him. He was bad as shit. But that was my young boy. So one day I'm just playing. We get about how I pluck him in the head. And he look at me and like jumping me. I'm like, yo, go ahead. Like, go. So he run to the crib real quick. We down the street though. He run to the crib. He run to the crib. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, yo, babe. Let me get a quickie.
My nigga.
Looking at me, right? Cause her house is on a main street. So like oncoming traffic is going. And there's nothing really like, man, I don't know who to grab. But I'm in 6th grade. So anything I be saying of a movie I heard, I I know what sex is because, like, as y'all seen by the pad video, how I got in trouble by the girl with the note. Then, no, I'm just playing. I'm like, yo, let me get a cookie. She like, no, stop. Nah. I'm like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? But you were kissing me, on that. Go on my day. So, the next day, it's in the morning, and I don't know how y'all public school did, but like when y'all come early, would y'all get breakfast? I don't know, I ain't getting I ain't getting no fancy meal. I either got the cereal, the little carton cereal that you poured in there, or I got like a little pretzel with like strawberry filling. She was nasty. I'm a kid of bean. I used to hate them. It was early in the morning. I seen her, and when I seen her, she was acting weird. Like she wasn't trying to talk to me. So I go to her. I'm like, yo, what's up? She don't say nothing. So she just wore to class. So I'm like, yo, did I do something? Like, did I draw yesterday? Like, all this was going in my head. I'm like, yo, did I mess up? I lost my wife. That's tough. So we chilling. So I'm chilling, and lunchtime rolling around, and you know when you had to be like in the same grade, you had the same lunch, whatever. So lunchtime rolling around. So her cousin come by, and her cousin give me a note. I don't know why girls love notes. I don't know why girls back in the day they used to love notes. This was a page full. I remember the last note because I got beat by both parents because of the note. So yeah, I got beat by both parents. So that's how I remember that vividly. I don't remember this note vividly. I just remember it mentioned a quickie.
She want me. She want me. She want me.
So I'm reading it. So now I'm at the table chilling with the guys. They know they doing, young boy stuff. So I'm reading it. I got a serious look on my face, and she see me. So I'm reading. I'm looking serious. I'm like, all right, bet. So like in my head, I'm like, I'm looking for joy. I'm thinking it's game time. I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm reading it. Then we go outside the place. So she come to me, grab my arm, and so she walked to me. Now y'all see. Come in the room, man. All right, my fault before we was, interrupted by addiction, man. So they come bother us like they always, like for some reason they was always bothering us. I don't know why. They told us we was together, they somehow came out the blue and bothered us. So she told them, like, she had this look, like her eye, like she was serious. So she was like, hey, go ahead and talk to me. So I'm looking. Like, I just got to know. I thought we was goody. You feel me? So we good, though. But we was good. So she came, and she was like, yo, why'd you make that face when you read the note? And I was like, oh, no. It's just like, I was I dead was like taking it in, like, was really trying to comprehend, like, I'm trying to process it, like, I just smiled on my face and all that, like, she was like, oh, yeah? I was like, yeah. So she was like, okay. So I'm like, how you feel? I was like, I ain't say these words, but this is what I basically said, like.
I'm with everything. Like, I'm with it all. What you want to do? I'm a slut. What's up? Get me lit.
Said do. And she was like, all right, cool. So I say 2 weeks later, we was at recess again. And I don't know, something about today, I was feeling good. I was feeling good. Gym class, I was always a big kid. I wasn't a big man, but gym class, I was cooking. We was doing our little exercises. We did the race, the race is an exercise, but for us little kids, it's a competition. So I'm racing against my peoples. I zoom, I'm going. I took off, going. I won each time. We was playing, what we do? We either played basketball or dodgeball that day. I remember it was one of those. I was cooking. She came and she pulled me to the side. She was like, you want to do that thing we talked about? I'm like, Huh? Cause I'm a kid. I'm a kid. Like, I say stuff and don't mean it. I say stuff all the time and don't mean it. I say a lot of shit now I don't mean. I stand on it though. I say a lot of stuff I don't mean, but I stand on it though. You feel me? Like when we talked about, so I said no. So now remember how I explained my first fight. Remember how I explained the school is a circle, and it's like the bathrooms. I don't remember if I exactly said, but like the bathroom access, the boys' bathroom and the girls' bathroom on outside, but the way it was, and the school was kind of smart for this. Cause you know how normally like the men's and the females restroom was like together, right? So like the bathrooms like that connected to like the boys and the girls, they weren't like you couldn't do that, right? So it was either the boys in this far end, and you had to go all the way across the yard and up some stairs to get to the girls' bathroom. So the school was kind of smart for that, because I guess they was trying to prevent stories like this. But that didn't stop my wife. So so she pulled me so down. How now? Like let's say I walked into the boys' bathroom right from outside. I walked in. I'll make a turn. I'll go up, make another turn, and I'm in. Now it was like 4 or 5 stalls, 4 or 5 urinals, you know what I'm saying? It was like, this is the biggest bathroom. This was like where all the fights used to happen, where people used to skip classes, or try to skip classes. Not like we young boys and like one teacher teach the whole class, whatever. They took our time, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is where all that happened at. This is the big bathroom for the boys. So when you come in, it was stall 2. I remember this story vividly. It was stall 2. So we go into stall 2, kissing, doing this we know we do, kissing, grabbing cheeks, you know what I'm saying? She had a little something on her. So this is how I knew. This is when I learned you sometimes you gotta stay in lane, big boy. You know what I mean? And now she on my pants. So I'm like, wow, this is good though. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, ah. So she started. My jingle bells. As I got older, I knew I was dealing with a pro, right? So she ain't sucked me into that. So we're not even going. She said this, and then licked it, and then grabbed and started. You know what I'm saying, so I'm like, oh, okay. You know that? I'm just looking like. So then she put her pants down, and then she turned around. She looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Turned around, and she still had it in her. She still had me in her hand, and then entered me. So I'm like, okay, Zooey mama, I made it. Hell yeah! I'm here. We did it. We winning. I got it straight to tell the guys. You know what I'm saying? And then she started throwing it back. At this point, I was scared, cause I'm like, at this point, this type of shit I see in the movies. You know what I'm saying? She going crazy. She boom. I'm and she going crazy. And she sit me down on the toilet. So she moved and sat me down. I went like a bitch. It's kind of wild. Also, I didn't want to tell you a different story. I kind of went like a bitch. So she sat me down. I go down. And she started riding me. She giddy up. I'm like, oh, you go crazy. I don't remember if I finished or not. This is 6th grade. Could I even? I don't know. Forget how science works. I don't know. All I know is that was my wife, and I don't got to get it. So I did something right. That's the story. I lost my virginity. I'll say I didn't lose it. Merely, I got it took.
I was down bad. Yeah. I'm so glad I could brag.